Presentation, we are going to review the dashboard of the Centralpointe server, which is the default page we can log into. There are a couple ways to determine where you are in the Centralpointe server. The first is by the URL. In this case, index.php is the dashboard and will be the default page you open up to when you log into the Centralpointe server. The second way to look is by which tab is highlighted. In this case, Reports and Dashboard. As we go through the Centralpointe server, each tab has a default page. Network will bring us down to IP settings. Server will bring us to the Windows file sharing, or samba.php. PC tab will get us to the administrators, and the admin tab will get us to the running services. Whenever you're in the Centralpointe server and you desire to go back to the dashboard, just click on Reports, and you're there. This is even true if you're in other reports inside the Reports tab. Let's say you're inside the SMTP mail and you wish to go back to the dashboard. You can click on Dashboard or just click on Reports and it will default you to Dashboard. Now let's review the type of information we find inside the dashboard. The system overview, we have of course the system time, the language, and the number of users. This is particularly useful as you're managing this Centralpointe server. You know how many users are there. Now as the interface, we have our wireless network adapter, and we can see that it's on its own LAN. We have the Ethernet, which is set to static, its IP address, and we have the internal network address, or the LAN, which in this case is on ETH1, which is also static and set as a .1. So that's our gateway and our access from our LAN to the WAN is through ETH1. It also automatically detects the speed at which that NIC is working, in this case 100 megabytes, and whether it shows it's active or there's a link available for that network interface. That concludes our introduction to the dashboard, how to navigate or how to recognize where you are in the Centralpointe server, and the information immediately available on the dashboard.